For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations! Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your LA Clippers. The man in the middle, at 6'9", number 24, Noah Vonleh. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 14, Terrence Mann. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 21, at guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA Clippers, Tyronn Lue. One more time, let's hear it for your LA Clippers.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. This is Brian Anderson alongside Doris Burke and Grant Hill. We'll check in with Allie LaForce in a moment. But first, our special guest this evening, former Female Athlete of the Year, Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, thanks, BA. I'm a big fan of your show.
Great to have you with us. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Miles Bridges is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holmes in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Noah Vonleh. Then it's Terrence Mann. Well, Candace, load management's become a big part of the game recently. And for guys like Kawhi Leonard, that maintenance is required to get him through a season with the idea that he'd be at his best and his healthiest come playoff time.
And that's the key. You want to be at your best come playoff time. But you know what? You got to get to the playoffs. You got to get in position as well. So, you know, I look for Kawhi and his team to be smart. And load management is a thing that is here to stay.
On the wing man, he's covered by Fox. Six to shoot. Here's Mann. He's covered by Fox. Vonleh can't hit. Bridges against George. Here's Holmes. No luck on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Mann. First quarter of play, a minute in. Fox against Leonard. Leonard double team. Back to George. Fires from deep. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Holmes.
Oh, okay then. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's man. That's tipped. Holmes passes to Fox. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Vonleh to the middle. The rebound by Bridges. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Holmes. The rebound by Mann.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That gives them the lead. And you look at athletes getting involved and making their voices heard on justice and equality, Candace. The WNBA has been on the front lines. Can you speak to that?
Yes, the WNBA has been on the front lines and, you know, just proud to represent this league, a league that stands for equality. We are a league of all women, 80% African American. Just down the line, and so we like to pride ourselves on being the voice for the voiceless.
Never afraid to speak up. It's always been the case in the WNBA.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Pass to Mann. Back to Leonard. Here's Vonleh. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Count it. Good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
George with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And Holmes pulls it down. The Kings trailing. Bridges down low. George defending. Out to Sabonis. All alone. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
For LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Lets it go from 14 with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What effort from Leonard. When your best player is doing that on the offensive boards, it's a great example for the rest of your squad.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before. But growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out in the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. Georgia's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And it's good. 2 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Leonard passes to George. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. His first shot coming late. That one's wide left. The Kings shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Bridges passes to Holmes. Out to Fox. Here's the three. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Leonard outside. George outside. This one for three.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Fox. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside to the paint. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Vonleh. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's long.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Vonleh. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Mitchell's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Kings trailing. Mitchell with the ball. With a step back. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Here's Wallace. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Sacramento. On the take. That one falls. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Wallace. Back to Mitchell. Inside. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Clippers in the lead. Fourth three. No good on the shot. And here's Holmes. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Oh, got a piece of it. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vonleh. Takes a three. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Fans, the loudest section, get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
So the Kings making a change here. McLemore's checked in. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for LA.
And so he hits both. 55 seconds left now in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 32% to begin this game. Pass to Vonleh. Lets it go from 11. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Clippers miss again. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And for Sacramento, they get it back. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Tries a 10-footer. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Coffey. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. Holmes, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. It's tipped. Now Holmes. He's got 10. Pass to McLemore. Sacramento again missing. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
We've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmes. And the layup is good. Holmes has got 12 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Vonleh. Nails the baby hook. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Coffey. Defended by Holmes. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Fox, the pass to Holmes. It's deflected, and they get it back. Goes up again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Rashawn Holmes at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Holmes. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Leonard against Sabonis. Leonard on the take. And Leonard throws it down hard.
No, he's not normally known as a flashy guy, but Kawhi showed some flashiness on that play.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Vonleh. Driving in. The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 10.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Inside. Here's Mann. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Mann's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is why you run the offense through Kawhi, the elite decision maker.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Fox. It's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Holmes against Leonard. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fox, the pass to Bridges. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 41%. Pass to Mann. Out to the wing. Here's Scrub. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Sabonis can't hit. Leonard up top. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. And it's the Kings with the ball. A 12-point game.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Leonard against Bridges. Leonard outside. Pass to Scrub. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. An easy 2 on the layup. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
This has always been a strength for Leonard, finishing off contact.
Fox outside. Over Leonard. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Scrub. Now George launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Leonard. Kept alive.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Leonard. A 26-point game for him in the win against Denver. Here's Scrub. Pass to man. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hi, guys. Well, the Natural in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 48 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
On the attack, Holmes uses the glass on the layup. Holmes has got 24 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Your Clippers Spirit. Give them a hand there. That's your Clippers Spirit dance team.
Here's Man. He's covered by Fox. Defended by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he gets it to go. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Leonard against Bridges. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Kings trailing. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, EA.
And some changes here for the Kings. Powell comes in for Bridges, and it's Moutier in for Holmes. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. He's got 7.
Don't you?
So it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Noah Vonleh. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Now here's Holmes. Pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Holmes with it. George defending. Here's Wallace. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Fox. Here's Vonleh. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right wing. Fader on the way. He can't get that one to fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Vonleh. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Bridges. The layup off target.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Man misses. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Holmes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sabonis. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Sabonis has got his first bucket in this one.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Shoots over Holmes. George's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
What you love about Domantas Sabonis is the ability to affect the game with both his scoring and his passing, because this guy understands how to get his team a bucket.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's stolen by Fox. To the left wing. Back to Bridges. Pass to Holmes. To the inside. Here's Mann. He's covered by Fox. Leonard against Bridges. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the left iron. You know, a big part of Sabonis' offensive effectiveness has to be his ability to dominate inside the paint, boys.
Right. He's a real force in the painted area, and it's not necessarily because he's got tremendous size, but he has agility, he has IQ, and he understands how to manipulate a defense.
Leonard with the ball. He's got 12. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Over Fox. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Wallace. And they get it back. Holmes. And it's blocked. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Holmes. And he banks in the layup. Holmes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Clippers making a change here. Scrubs checked in. So the Kings making a change here. And here are the Clippers now. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Defended by Holmes. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Kings have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bridges. Up top, Holmes. Off with the layup. The Clippers in the lead. Let's go with a 3. And the basket by Coffey. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Holmes passes to Holmes. And rejected. To the wing, right side.
Team foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Scrub. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Coffey. He's got 5. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. The teardrop stolen by Holmes. Down low. Here's Fox. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
From 12 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And here's Holmes. 32 points in the game for him. Yep, that one goes.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
It's a close game here in L.A. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Scrub. Sacramento grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Here's Vonleh, defended by Holmes. And Holmes with the block. Back come the Kings in transition. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Kings lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Team substitution.
He's guarded by Bridges. The rebound by Bridges. And Sacramento shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit from in close. The Clippers trail. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 4. A shot to stop the drought. Unable to get that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
The Kings have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Taking a look at Sacramento. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Over Leonard. The offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the middle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Wallace. Drains the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Mann. To the inside. Leonard can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Got a piece of it. And he hits it to tie the game.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Fox. Up top, George. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Oh, no good again that time. And the Kings shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line for the Kings. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. That one misses.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Pass to Scrub. Leonard outside. From the high post, it's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now Holmes. George defending. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Los Angeles has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vonleh. Here's Mann. Will it go? It's rebounded by Sabonis.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Holmes down low. George defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Sacramento. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. It's both from the stripe.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Leonard can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Mann. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Vonleh. Pass to Leonard. Here's Mann. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Wallace. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, okay?
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Holmes against George. Inside. Here's Leonard. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Holmes. Fox outside. Pass to Wallace. Left block shot on the way. The Clippers grab the miss. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mann. Shots blocked. Pass to Holmes. Here's Wallace. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Kings. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Kings making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long.
To the middle. Vonleh can't hit. And it's Sacramento's ball. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Kings leading. Here's Wallace. Over Leonard. The putback.
This guy's such an excellent offensive rebounder. Sabonis with the finish.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, it's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win? He's laying down the challenge.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. And here's Bridges. Back to Holmes. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Leonard. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Sabonis with some nice D. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the right side. Here's the floater. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. Puts it up from 17, and the shot no good, a bit short. Now here's Holmes. Pass to Wallace. Here's Bridges. Down low. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 10. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vonleh. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Holmes with it. And here's Fox. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. The Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis is out there with Bridges, and it's the natural, and it's Wallace in at the 3. And for Dallas, we've got Miles Turner. Hardaway is out there with Williams. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Williams. Right side, Turner. Goodwin with it. Sabonis is there. They get it back. And it's Goodwin missing. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Williams. Wallace's shot is good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Williams finds Hardaway. No good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox. They're outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Outside Turner. Outside Hardaway. Tipped away. Fox with the steal. To the left side wing. Over Turner. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Left side, Fox. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Holmes. Sabonis trying to get open. Holmes, good. Holmes got his second basket of the night.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Williams dishes to Hardaway. Got a piece of it.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Wallace. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Williams. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
All right, look who's coming on this court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. That's a good one.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Turner. Back to Hardaway. And the rejection by Holmes. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Williams. Last game he had 12. Goodwin feeling it out, and the shot goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wallace outside. Outside, Fox. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Holmes. Wallace with the ball, picked up by Turner. Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Hardaway. And here is Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Goodwin, defended by Bridges.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father lived.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Wallace misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Mavericks trail by 7. Williams looking over the floor. Outside Turner. Left side Williams.
And yet to attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
And, you know, if you're on defense, that's exactly what you want. Keep them shooting over the top.
Wallace, the pass to Bridges. Over Goodwin. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And there's the pass to Holmes. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Holmes, good.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Williams passes to Goodwin. Banked in off the glass. Goodwin's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wallace against Hardaway. Sabonis trying to get open. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Nice defense from Wallace.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to Holmes. Inside. And there's Bridges on the assist by Holmes. And the Kings lead by 9.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an expressive team to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Turner. Kaminsky comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wennington, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Green in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Wennington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kaminsky, the pass to Zubac. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Wennington. Wallace covering. The kick out to Williams. A floater. Outside, Green. Knocks it loose. Holmes with the steal. Pass to Dixon. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And that one, good. Holmes got 18 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Pennington off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wallace outside. Green against Holmes. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the shot is good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Mitchell. The Mavericks making the shot. Dixon. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Six to shoot. Dixon passes to Mitchell. For the three. He can't get that one to fall. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Williams. Passes to Wennington. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Sacramento.
And McLemore, he's checked in for the Kings.
Substitution. Ben McLemore.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The pass to Holmes. Sacramento moving it around. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky.
Kaminsky the third.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Holmes against Green. Holmes passes to Dixon. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. A floater. Green with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Williams against Mitchell. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot missing. From about 19 feet. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
They've got Wennington. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Kings leading now by 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Clippers was tremendous. He scored 40 points. And the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Kings getting the bucket. Green, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Mavericks trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Zubats in the post. Holmes on him, and that one is good from Zubats. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Williams. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Wennington. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Now here's McLemore. Mitchell with it. Here's Dixon. Off target from three-point range. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Mavericks trail by 9. Williams kicks to Green. Shoots over Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Green fires from way outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Wennington. Out of hand on it. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Now Mitchell. In the corner, it's McLemore. Shoots. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Green, the pass to Wennington.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Turner's checked in for Zubats. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kaminsky. Goodwin's checked in for Wennington. Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Moutier finds Holmes. And he makes good on the layup. Holmes got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Goodwin. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Sacramento making their last shot. Now here's McLemore. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bridges, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for the natural. Here's Fox. And he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trail by 15. Hardaway passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Williams in the post, guarded by Holmes. To end the cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
First team.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
For your Mavericks. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for foul. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Kings leading now by 13. Fox passes to Bridges. Fox against Williams. Fox kicks to Sabonis. Back to Fox. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 15. And it's Williams with the ball for the Mavericks.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely.
Changes for Sacramento. Wallace is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's the natural in for Moutier. Here's Bridges. He kicks it to Wallace. Outside, Sabonis. The pass to Holmes. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Goodwin. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Wallace misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Offensive rebound. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Fox. And the shot goes in. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Green in for Williams.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Wennington's checked in. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Pass to Holmes. Outside, Sabonis. To the middle. And Holmes throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pennington, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Sacramento, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
51 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Goodwin. And so it's the Sacramento Kings out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox out there with the natural. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Wallace. And it's Bridges in at the 4. Now here's Hardaway. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Bridges. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now here's Goodwin. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Goodwin's got 13 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wallace outside. Back to Fox. With the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
On the wing, Williams. Wallace covering. Holmes with the steal. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Feeds it to Hardaway. Here's Williams. And it's Fox with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Goodwin. He's got 13. the wing, Hardaway. Knocks down the three ball. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Sabonis, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Holmes kicks to Sabonis. Over Turner. They get it back. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Hardaway. After the Kings pick up two. Drives to the hoop. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Tim Hardaway Jr. One shot.
Sacramento leading by 17. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got his sixth rebound on the night. The dish to Hardaway. Kaminsky, the pass to Turner. And yes, it's good. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Wallace. The shot's good. And the Kings lead by 17.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Holmes passes to Wallace. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. The Kings shooting in this game 45%. Inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Williams. Outside Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Green is checked in for Williams. Then for the Kings, Richaun Holmes comes in for Sabonis. And it's Powell in for Miles Bridges. Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Wallace outside. That's tipped. Floats one. The second chance effort. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Green against Fox. And here is Holmes. 32 points in the game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Zubac is checked in for Dallas. Wennington comes in for Hardaway.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Wennington. Good work defensively by Holmes.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Wennington. Here he goes. Power down with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's Sacramento now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Holmes. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Mavericks trail by 17. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Wennington passes to Green. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Holmes. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And Holmes throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Goodwin with it. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Zubats. Shoots over Holmes. That one wide left.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dallas again missing. Kings leading now by 19 points. And now Sacramento on the break. Wallace has got the ball.
And, you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Powell against Green. The pass to Zubats. Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Fox. And here are the Kings now. And it's Holmes off the drive. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Now here's Goodwin. Wallace covering.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Blocking foul called on.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Kings substitution.
Now here's Holmes, guarded closely. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Green against Holmes. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw good from Holmes.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trailed by 19. Now Green. He's got 6. Holmes with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dixon, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Wennington. Sacramento making their last shot. pass to Green from past the arc. A shot off that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Green. Finney Smith kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kaminsky. Doubled by Holmes. Zubac trying to break loose. Kaminsky misses. Sacramento leading by 21. On the wing, Wallace. He's got 5. And he makes that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so here is Dallas after the Kings pick up 2. Mitchell against Green. From downtown. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Chalk up 2 there.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mitchell kicks to Holmes. Pass to Dixon. Mitchell outside. And Holmes throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Wennington. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Gets it to go. That one good from Wennington.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Mitchell against Williams. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Turner's checked in for Zubac, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. Now the pass to Holmes. To the inside. Dixon passes to Holmes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmes got 40 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Hardaway. Over Dixon. Here's Finney Smith. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding
after that one.
Mitchell kicks to Bridges. Back to Mitchell over Williams. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Wennington. To the left wing. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Bridges outside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Williams up on top. Covered by Mitchell. Knocked loose. And the layup falls.
Boy, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Williams passes to Wennington. Here's Hardaway. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
To the paint. Outside Williams. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Passes it to Wennington. And now Sacramento on the break, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Now here's Williams. On the pass to Hardaway. Here's Turner. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
Bridges outside. Lets a floater go. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Dallas making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Mitchell. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message, because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That's a good one. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bridges with the board. Kings leading now by 21. And Fox has it in the corner. Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Mavericks. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side, Sabonis. Pass to Williams. Back to Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Fox passes to Holmes. Six to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
Tim Hardaway picks one up. First free throw is good. And the Kings making a change here. Wallace is checked in. So he gets them both. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Hardaway. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Turner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. Kings leading now by 21. Fox kicks to Holmes. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Hardaway from outside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Fox. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Williams passes to Turner. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Holmes kicks to Sabonis. Count that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
A shot by Williams, no good. The Kings shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Fox passes to Holmes. Fox looking it over. There's the pass to Holmes. 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here.
Kings substitution.
Three on the clock. McLemore, no good. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Dallas. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for the natural.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Elliott kicks to McLemore. It's tipped. Powell against Curry. That's a good one. Here's Daniel. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
The 3 from Bertans. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.